Hey guys, welcome back to some more Lies of P. So I did get a chance to explore a bit more. We actually got a few cool things. For one, we got this item here that helps with disruption. And then of course, if your meter fills up, your character instantly dies. So it's like that one thing from Elden Ring that basically kills you right there and then. We also got this amulet for technique. So I equipped it. So I put this weapon. So as you can see, it has 169 plus 70. But when you add technique to it, it's 169 plus 80. So essentially it just goes up by 10. Since we're fighting puppets, I find it more effective using this weapon, which for whatever reason, I'm not sure why I haven't done it, but I haven't leveled it up to like level 5 plus 5, like we did with this one, or like we did with the other weapon. And we also got a another technique crank. So I might actually place it to this one just to boost the physical attack on it. And we do have the balance crank, so we could always get it removed as well. And then the last thing that I can think of, so we got this book as well. So it says, the test subject's body is better than expected. Its ergo, coordination, physical sensibility, and modification, adaptability, figures all exceed expectation, couldn't ask for better results. All that's left is to make a decision. I won't be able to undo my crime. I don't regret it. I've come too far for regret. I'm ready to become okay. I just hope the owner of the body finds peace through this revenge. Perhaps the prayer is a remnant of my last bit of humanity. So there's that. And then we also got, of course, another crescent moon. Here's the technique crank, which I might add to the electricity weapon. And then we have this one. So we could actually take this to Vanini, and then he'll be able to, or at least, his friend will be able to have more items for us. So we're gonna do that. There's also this that I overlooked. So it was in honor of the happiest days of my life because of her presence. I still miss you, Camilla, and it's from Gigi. So let's go ahead and head back to the hotel. That way we can give this item and see what's being sold there. But basically, besides that, I've just been fighting those little puppets that run at you. But there's another one, a massive one. There's two of them, and they respawn after you defeat them. They are a bit tougher, but they give you almost 1,000 echoes. So if you manage to beat those, that's already close to 2,000, already working in your favor.
I know my way around.
So for the enemy, I speculate, I could be wrong, that we're actually going to face an enemy that of course hates electricity. So let me just put it as a +5, just to be safe. So we have that. Oh yeah, and then we also got this weapon. So it's called an explosive pickaxe blade. It doesn't actually explode, as it says. It's more like the weapon that the wolf has. So essentially it would be this one. It looks cool. The only downside is that it takes a long time to really attack. It does a lot of damage. Yeah, so it does a lot of damage, but it's just a slow weapon for us to use. And I'm surprised we're not labeled as heavy. So I'm pretty happy about that. So let's equip this one back on. Let me see if I switch to this one. Yeah, so you see it puts us to 58 automatically. So that amulet is very heavy. Luckily, we just need it against puppets for now. So the setup we have now, I'm pretty happy about. Let me see what else. We haven't found a Legion thing to use on the arm, unfortunately. So yeah, let's see what additional stuff we could actually get.
The House of Vanini. Master Vanini carefully curated this collection box himself. With it, you have returned to us what was stolen. You have our gratitude. The House of Vanini always keeps a few special items in the private reserve, sir. Only for our more discerning patrons, of course.
Alright, nice.
At the House of Vanini.
So, okay, so he has for acid and enhanced guard performance. Oh, interesting. A special grindstone that can be equipped. Okay, can be triggered. Okay, it cannot be used often. Quickly in battle. Oh, wow. A special, okay. Huh, interesting. Okay, so critical rates. Okay, so that helps with that. Let me see. And then we have another technique crank that we could use, advanced, motivity, and motivity. And then we have the balance if we have to remove it. And then we have these, so that one is for slash. Let me see. And this one is for piercing. This one seems to be for strike, but it seems like it's like a more balanced. And then increased damage inflicted on carcasses. So I hate blue blood, hated hatred. Let's see. Yeah, hatred became my strength and purpose and keep me moving. Okay, that one is actually pretty nice because it'll work with. So basically, that would be for like those guys with the green or blue blood, whatever. I'm gonna go with blue based on this. But yeah, so when we face them, we can equip this item. But I like how this one has critical rate. Yeah, so a nice dagger, so increases the critical rate on it. And then this one I really like, because it helps us with our guard. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this one. And then I think that's it for now. Yeah, let me check
I
this
know my
out.
way around.
Yeah, because if I add the, let me see. So it would be, well, only plus 10 for physical. So not really a big jump. And for electricity on this one, it'll just be plus 1 because our advance is not that high. And I feel like advance is what really helps with these type of weapons that have like these type of abilities and whatnot. So I'm gonna keep the electricity just because I feel the enemy we're gonna face is gonna do a lot of what is it? Disruption. So let me see. And sorry about my character moving that way. Is that I always forget to. Now let me quit this one. So instead of using the what is it? The D-pad, I always use the other thing. Let me see. So we have 5 of these, so we could actually have more. I guess because it's an extra back maybe. So I'm glad we can carry more. I'm not sure if we could in the past. I think we could. I think it's always been 5. Let me see. And then we do have a lot of these as well. Let me see, what else? I think that's it for now. So yeah, let's go fight the enemies, see what they're all about. See what affects them and what doesn't. We'll come back and get the gold coin from the tree. But yeah, let's go back to it. And we'll see how the boss fights, how it looks like, its abilities, what it's weak against. I'm sure it's going to use, based on what we've seen, the destructive spell. So we have to be very cautious on that. And then I can't use the electricity because we already have it. So let me keep it there, keep this one here. Alright, our falcon eyes is good. So is our weapon. I could level up at least once, but I think we need to be like at... Oh shoot. Oh yeah, I see the difference. Now that we level this weapon up twice, those enemies just 2 shots and they're down. And also I did go down there. Let's see. Before I use it, let me fight it by myself. But I did go down there. It was just creating shortcuts. And then exploring the castle a bit more, but nothing major to miss out on. Oh, is that us? Like a mimic of us? Oh yeah, and then that's okay, so they already know what went on. I was so happy thinking that's who we had to fight until this massive guy jumped. Oh, damn. To be fair, I would have taken his hand. I'm like, alright, let's... Oh boy. You see? Now we have an enemy for no reason. King of Puppets. See, we could have been friends, and look what we did. I do have a feeling he has like, besides a hard hit, I do have a feeling he has a second stage. So at least we know our attacks are pretty effective on him. You see, we made him cry for no reason. That reminded me of, what is it? Oh yeah, we got leveled. That reminded me of, what is it? Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man? when he did all that. But yeah, I don't know if he has a second stage or not. But to be honest, he's not really, he doesn't come off like a tough, battle. So that's why I suspect he's either going to transform when his health gets halfway. Alright, there we go. Or he's going to, or he has a second stage. So it has to be one or the other, because he doesn't come off tough. But actually, I want to try this cube. And we have 36, well, 35 now. So let's see, because like I said, I have a feeling he has another stage. Alright, let's use this. See what happens. Because I think what we had equipped on the cube was for him to have, I think it wasn't additional health, but I think it was like more resistant. Because if you notice, he's not really taking damage. Oh. Okay, noted. When he does that attack, actually stay within that little circle. Yeah, let's see the second stage. Because that stage was too easy for us. Alright, show us your next stage. Oh, who's that? This music is really bumping. Oh, why does he look like a Terminator? Can we get that weapon? It'll be cool, like when you defeat a boss, you get their weapon. Oh shoot. Oh yeah, what's his name? Romero? King of Puppets? That attack was nice. Oh shit, gotta be careful here. Oh! Bam! Man, that was... So yeah, so... I mean, yeah. I don't really know what else to say. Yeah, because like I said, the first stage just came off like, okay, this is way too easy. But I really like how we have that equipped. So let me see. Yeah, because we had this one. So basically, receive damage. So reduces received damage from him. And then this one is, yeah, for a set period of time. So what I can do, let's do this. So let's get that one added. Once we get to the second stage, and I realize we don't need that. Let me actually do this for the equipment. Okay, so we have all these equipped. But that's in the extra bag. So let me actually put, let me put this one, and then let me bring this one up. And then we have these two, which we can keep there. So when he goes to his second stage, we could just throw these items at him. And I don't think we'll really even need to, because our Spectre was, for the most part, just... Oh, I keep forgetting about that. And since he is a puppet, he does take more damage since we have electricity. And we have the electricity leveled up pretty high. So yeah, so for the cube, we'll wait until his second stage. And I also forgot to enhance the electricity on our weapons, so... Yeah, some missteps on our end. Really quick. Oh shoot. Yeah, we're not doing that again, fam. Alright, so now let's go ahead and activate the cube. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. I really dislike when enemies are able to do that. Like with their weapons. Because he does a lot of attacks. Damn! Seriously? How many attacks can this man do? Like as soon as his weapon turns, when he hypes it up, right? He has it in fire, okay, cool. He does like 50 attacks in one go. And I'm here just blocking, defending, doing the best I can. And it seems like he just wasn't fazed by it. So it's not that he's tough, because you guys saw how strong our weapon is. It's just when he does that little thing. For a set, okay, avoids death. For a set period of time. Reduces damage received. Alright, let's equip this one. I think at that point, I'm better off just throwing stuff at him. But the thing is, he closes so much space in such a short period of time. It just doesn't give you, like, you don't have the chance to really fight at that point. Yeah, did the thing follow us? No, it's just going back. So yeah, it's not that he's tough. It's just that one like parade of attacks that he does. So I feel once he gets close to halfway, in a sense we have to find a way to stay on top of him. Because like I said, like this stage right here is easy. And I figured he'll have a second stage. Maybe what I need to do as well, maybe upgrade this weapon 2 more times. Yeah, but it's not gonna kill us either. What? Ah, come on, fam. He's doing attacks he didn't do before. Yeah, like he's being more proactive compared to the other 2 fights. Like he's jumping more, he's being more animated, he's doing techniques we haven't seen. Oh yeah, he feels a lot tougher now. And I'm curious if in gaming they do that. Like, maybe that's why it feels like the saying, oh yeah, the 3rd or 4th time the enemy feels like a lot stronger. Maybe it's because it's set that way. Like after a certain amount of tries, like the enemy does become a lot stronger. Alright, let's go with the cube. Electricity would be better. Yeah, we're close. Alright, so to be fair, as you guys can tell, his first stage was a whole lot tougher this time around. Like the other 2 times, they were easy. No issues. But for whatever reason, this time around, he was like 10 times tougher. I don't understand it. But he just wrecked us. Alright, let me see. Yeah, because I bought these, of course, for a reason. Increase max stamina over a set period of time. Avoids death. So let's try this one. Yeah, we're just going through the list, see which one for the first one, about avoiding damage and being stronger, those 2, to be fair, I actually really like those 2. The other one that we used, I don't know if it was just because it was just meant to be that way, where he was just meant to be a lot tougher, but yeah, like the difference you could clearly feel it. Alright, but let's try one more time, and if we can't get it, it's fine. We'll go ahead and try again on the next video. time around, he was a lot easier. And we already know when he gets basically annoyed, we already know what to do. I just want to destroy something. That was the perfect run. I backed up. I'm getting ready to get my health going. He comes, he kills us, game over. And you're just there, just in awe. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.
gotta think the puppets will have changed too, right? I mean, there's only one way to find out. Let's go backstage.
Funny thing, I disconnected my mic because I felt I'll be fighting this guy for a long time. Come in, first fight, done. And that weapon is pretty nice. So yeah. So I'm not sure if it's because I was talking. Like I said, when I don't, I'm more focused and concentrated. But yeah. And then you can see our health also. And I didn't even add anything to the cube. And we still did work, so. So I'm not sure if it's just that I wasn't fully concentrated or what was going on, but. Oh dang, we're basically talking to the whole house. So I'll see if I could get this clip added to the other one, which I should be able to easily. And then that way, because for this one, I just wanted to beat him. Alright, let me see. Before we head to the hotel. But like I said, it's not that he's hard. It's just all, like, the fire technique. It's just...
I'm glad you're safe. I was so scared I would lose my precious son. It's risky for me, just being out here. Fortunately, you didn't need my help. I'm so proud that I got to see my son defeat the king. Hopefully the lesser puppets will die down soon. Now that the king is dead, the puppets have no leader, no direction. But the curse of the petrification disease still lingers. It's tough, but I know where you should go now. The Grand Exhibition. Rumors say the alchemists there have developed a cure. As a man of invention, I'm skeptical of the alchemists, both their science and their motives. But they may be the city's last hope. Won't you help me, son? Take this. You'll find it most useful. If it will help Antonia and the others, it's worth exploring. Go to the Grand Exhibition and see what you can find.
Oh, nice. So we have 7 now.
That one puppet could control so many others. That's a memorable feat indeed. Unlike a real king, the puppet left no heir. The remaining puppets are leaderless, and we can reclaim the city. But it's still a city beset by the petrification disease. Seek a cure from the alchemists at the Grand Exhibition. That one puppet could unlike a real, but it's still a city beset.
Alright, so on your dialogue. Okay, so that's why we have the opportunity to buy the amulet from Vanini's bodyguard. Because it's going to help us fight against these, since we won't be fighting puppets anymore, to my knowledge. That's where the other thing comes into play. Charity Market Path. So now we're in a rainy day. But yeah, like I said, this recording won't be too long since I just wanted to defeat the other guy. Because I knew we had him. Oh yeah, they're fine because, okay. Okay, so now we see the puppets basically just like in ruins. Okay, so they still attack. Alright, but no, I feel a whole lot better since we have an additional pulse. I mean, as long as we get ergos from these guys, might as well attack them. Even the music is
What's
sad.
going on? All these puppets look utterly down, depressed even. And that seems weird. That's weird, right?
I have to admit that is weird because they're showing emotions.
With their king dead, they seem lost. Then again, maybe they're mourning him? Whatever's happening, it's like they can't tell their elbow joints from their tail sockets. I'm not even sure they can function without the king to guide them.
I have to admit that is weird. Now before we keep going this direction, I think there was another spot here. Yeah, I think it was going up here. I don't want to miss anything important. Alright, so let's keep going. Just to see more or less what the next area is. Okay, so just fighting some more depressed not robots, puppets. Well, I'm surprised he was able to communicate with so many. Oh, dude, this one is tough. I don't like how certain enemies do like a bunch of attacks simultaneously. I feel like we should have that ability. Yeah, we're gonna get wrecked. Because if they can do it. There we go. I guess that in a sense would be equivalent. Dang, we got 1,000 for defeating that. Man, a lot to see. But yeah, let's go ahead and just explore. I'll probably disconnect the mic unless there's something major going on. But yeah, let's just keep exploring to see if we find the other area. Alright, just making sure I'm not overlooking anything. So 1 second. Oh yeah, we have to go up there. Alright, 1 second, guys.
Antonia's condition is getting worse. I knew it would come to this. The petrification disease locks people inside a cage, inside their own bodies. We're all safe, thanks to her sacrifice. But I wish for a miracle to save everyone. Me as well.
It's you. Come closer, won't you? When you reach a certain age, it's a comfort to reflect on old memories. That's a portrait of me when I was young. I was so feisty, so fearless back then. I loved the world, and the world loved me back. The passion of those days is long gone, but I still dream of those memories. I'm curious what your young eyes see. Is there any resemblance between me and that portrait? Do I still have It seems Geppetto even taught you good manners. Yes, those beautiful memories are still vivid in my mind. Time and the memories that fill it are all we have. I hope you're making some good memories of your own. Maybe a comfort to you someday. People have no idea so many secrets. Thanks for keeping me company.
A great weapon calls for a great warrior. Show me that you're worthy to wield it.
Stalker, please.
At the House of Anini,
Ah, I heard you defeated the King of Puppets. Amazing. Ah, the puppets appear lost without their leader. They have no purpose, no focus. To think one can have so much control through ergo waves. If we don't determine who or what is causing it, this could all happen again tomorrow. I fear I must call upon you again, my friend. Please gather records of the puppets' ergo waves while you're defeating them.
I know my way around a weapon.
The portrait hanging in Geppetto's room. It looks very much like you. I sense something strange. Something like the changes you're going through. The sort of thing you'd read in a fairy tale. Go to Geppetto's room. You should see it for yourself. I'll use my power to help you.
House of Vanini?
Welcome, good sir. At last, we speak frankly instead of with professional reserve. I have something to confess. Something involving your unique perspective. I am a puppet, whose ego has awoken. I don't know exactly why, and we need not dwell on the details. Instead, I wish to dwell on the welfare of Lady Antonia. I adore Lady Antonia. It is a presumptuous feeling for a puppet to have, to be sure. I have no intention of putting myself forward, of course. However, I cannot watch her die. It's too painful. Thus, I need your unique perspective. You exist somewhere between human and puppet. Can a puppet and a human fall in love? Have you ever met a puppet who loves a human? It exists indeed. An unbelievable love, to be sure, with a wedding ring as its symbol. I fear even trying to pursue such a splendid happiness. I have no intention of telling her, of course. It wouldn't be proper to burden someone so frail. If I may be frank, this is better than I dared hope. Even if you are telling me a sweet lie, I shall savor it. Thank you. It was wise to confide in you. Thank you for granting me that wisdom. No matter what fate brings us, I will be at Lady Antonia's side. Serving her is my duty, the very reason I was created. Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service?
I'm glad you're here, my son. Have you seen that painting? I can't believe my eyes. It's almost as if something is growing out of the portrait. I remember commissioning that piece from an artist named D. Gray. Like all artists, he was eccentric. He claimed that a painting could harbor a living soul. But how can that happen? Just like the fairy tale. Forgive a foolish man his ramblings. Perhaps the seed of its growth was there all along. I know you're curious, so see for yourself. I have my work to keep me busy. You don't remember much beyond Rosa Isabel Street, do you? Ask me about areas you want to know about. We plan to reveal our new automated puppet technology at the Grand Exhibition. If it hadn't been cancelled, it would have shocked the world. The alchemists are there now, working on a cure for the petrification disease. Dare we hope? In my experience, they always have an ulterior motive. Remember to be on your guard when you're with them. The barren swamp was originally vacant, useless land. It became a massive dumping ground when the factories started disposing of puppets. The polluted groundwater spawned strange creatures. Perhaps similar to the ones in the cathedral. Definitely worth an investigation. And rumors whisper of rare treasure in a monster's nest. Why don't you go look for it, son? Krat Central Station. Yes, it's where you woke up. There used to be a workshop near the station. However, the puppets destroyed it when they attacked. Many of the puppets have moved on, but now, strange monsters lurk nearby. Be careful if you go back. You're precious to me. People call them the alchemists of the Isle. Their headquarters must be on an island across the sea, but it's not on any charts. I remember tales of an underground dock in Krat, where the alchemists would embark. That's all I know. You don't remember much beyond. Ask me about areas you want.